Cheers.
Cheers.
To the podcast. Cheers.
To the podcast, everybody. What are you No? No?
No, it's sweet. I don't like the taste of alcohol. I just like drinking.
You just like drinking, but you don't like the taste of alcohol. God,
I always have sweet
stuff. You sound like an alcoholic. You sound like an alcoholic.
I'm not. I like to I do sound like an alcoholic. How do I save this?
Thank you for joining the podcast, May. I really appreciate it. For everybody on my stream, if you don't know who May is, this is Maesira, good friend of mine. Actually, met very recently, but I feel like, some reason, I feel like we've known each other for a while.
We clicked well. I would say we clicked really well. But yeah, when did we meet? Like a month? No, 2 months ago?
No, probably not. I think it was that one. Well, of course, there's that one. I first saw your name when Stoops made that in streamer Discord, I think, right?
Yeah.
I got
That's
invited,
when I saw your name too.
And then I saw your name there. And then one time you hosted me, and I'm like, oh shoot, I really need to go and talk to her. Okay. And then I went to your stream the next day, and then
so I guilted you into going to my stream.
No.
That's funny.
It wasn't that at all. But May and I have been friends for a little bit, and like she said, we've clicked off very well. So I decided to invite her to the podcast because I really needed somebody to come in and fill because nobody was going to come. No, I'm just kidding. But
I was the first one who responded.
Exactly. Well, you did ask hey, can we do a fun thing? Because I did the last podcast, right? And you're like, hey, can we I'd love to join if you have a more fun podcast and type of style thing. I'm like, yeah, sure, let's do it. So we kind of went from there and invited you on to here. So I guess to start, I gave you a little bit of introduction, but if you could just introduce yourself, name, server, main character, how long you've been playing Lost Ark for, that'd be great.
Okay, hi guys. Nice to meet you. I'm May. Maesira is how you pronounce my name. Please don't call me my age. Like Emote does. My main is a bard. I've been playing the game actually since founder servers. I played on release. I took the day off for it. I got trolled onto a Vesta, unfortunately. But I started out, I actually wanted to be a Shadow Hunter main. But then when I was running through the story, I just really liked Bard a lot. And so she's been my main ever since. I actually have 2 bards. My main character is also still named Maesira. So if you ever see me running stuff, most of my characters have May in the name. So feel free to hop in. Would love to run stuff together. But yeah, been playing Lost Ark ever since. Been a slave to Lost Ark ever since.
But wait, you have a lot of May clones running around from what I
do. I love that. I do. There's May's little PogChamp. There's Sit on Me Maesira. There's May's Kendall. There's May's Kendall too. There's a lot. There's mini Maesira. Yeah, there's a whole army of Mays running out there. So don't get confused. There's also somebody else on East now, apparently, who has a May name. And it seems like I have to tell people, they're like, why did you gatekeep me? I'm like, bro, I swear to God, I didn't. I don't know who you are. I'm sorry. Oh, there is a Maesira simp as well. Sleeps has a Maesira simp. Yeah, there's an army. So if you ever want to know, just DM them. Actually, don't. They might impersonate me, but yeah.
So basically, these are your people that, whenever you do something bad, then you tell them, oh, no, it wasn't me.
Yeah.
This is one of the people.
No, that wasn't me. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Gosh, how could you? I would never do anything bad. Yeah, someone's like, I saw a fake main party finder. Yeah, no, it's not me, guys. It's not me.
Sure.
I don't be doing Vicus.
Sure. Got it. Okay. Well, I guess, to start off, would love to know, what first got you into Lost Ark?
Ooh, so actually my high school friends, when it was announced that it was coming out in NA, actually, they were playing on Russia on the VPN. But apparently the VPN just wasn't great. The lag was terrible. So we were all like, okay, we'll wait for NA release. But it was them who got me into the game. They're usually the ones who are looking out for new games. And they were like, this one looks cool. For me, what sold it was that all the characters are cute. So I'm very much so a fashion endgame kind of person. And my characters have to look cute. That's literally the reason why I've never gotten into Path of Exile, for example, because it's not as cute. So yeah, they're the reason I got into it and found out about it.
But the thing is, there's a lot of other games that do that, but like even better. I mean, I would argue even
Even
better. Like
better.
I used to. I don't know if you ever played Maple Story before,
Oh, don't get me
but
started.
oh, well, I
Yeah.
will get you started. Tell me about it.
I did my time. I did my time on Maple. I think what I played more on private servers because then it was like vote every day and get free NX, you know? So then I would just it almost was too easy to get Q outfits. But I like more like Maple's cute, right? I like the cartoony chibi style, but I think I like this kind of style more. So
Mm,
whenever I've like mained a game, it's usually like this kind of style where like the combat is also really fun and there's like raids with friends and stuff too. So
mm.
Maple's very grindy.
So what you're saying is not enough booba in Maple Story.
Yeah,
Is
it is what it
I'm
is.
hearing.
It is what it is.
Got it. Understand. Yeah, because I was gonna say personally, right? I think that Maple Story has really good fashion, and like we don't have like a cape slot, we don't have like gloves, we don't have shoes. Like
Yeah.
every single female character in this game wears heels because I think that's
Okay,
because of the
yeah.
model, right?
No, I agree. I think that that's one of the gripes I have with Lost Ark is that I feel like a lot of the costumes end up looking the same. Like mages literally have just here's a dress, right? And all the guys are
Mhm.
like, have a suit. I think it would be nice to see better variety in the outfits, right? Like I don't want just like 5 different versions of a schoolgirl outfit or whatever, right? So more of and more outfits that suit the classes. Like to be honest, I don't think that Slayer's outfits suit her at all. I think they
No.
try a bit too. No, I think Slayer should look more Dommy Mommy. Like the outfit that she got
Ooh.
released with works. Like the armored one, that works. But like, I don't know, the other ones, they're just a little too feminine. Like they look like they were made for a mage, and then they just like poured it onto Slayer. It doesn't suit her. It doesn't suit the vibe. I want a Dommy Mommy. Like full send it, you know?
Oh, you want a Dobby mom in your life.
Yeah.
Got
I mean,
it.
yeah, who doesn't? Am I right?
Well, I mean, you know me. I've talked about this before in your stream, but I'm more of the type
Mhm.
of guy who just wants. I'm more of the type
A
of guy
lolly.
who no.
I'm sorry, I had to. I'm sorry. Continue. My bad.
I can't right now. I think we
You knew
can.
it was gonna
I think we're
come.
ending the podcast here, guys. Thank you, May, for being on the podcast. I really appreciate it, but
No,
it was
come on. I
short
was having so
lived.
much fun. I was having so much fun. We can get past this. We can get past this. I swear. Come on. I
I was
forgive you.
I was gonna say that
Yeah.
there's when you're in K-pop, you spend a lot of money, so
Yeah, true.
that's kind of more of the type that I'm in. I want somebody to like just like spend a lot of money on. It's not I'm not into really the Dami
Oh.
moments. I'm more of like the type where like
So
here
you're a
have
sugar
my
daddy.
you know.
Hmm?
No,
Hmm?
no, 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 no. We're
You
moving.
want
We're
someone
moving
to
on.
spend money on? Hold on a sec.
We're moving
No,
on from this.
wait.
We're
I
moving on from this topic. We're
understand.
moving on to this topic. This isn't about
Okay,
me,
we're
man.
coming
This isn't
back to
about
this.
me. This isn't about me.
Somebody
This is
submit that question right now in the
no, no,
questions
no, no,
room.
no.
We're coming back to this topic.
This isn't about me. This is about you. So we're
Okay.
focusing on you. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, that's what you got in the Lost Ark with, you're playing with some friends and such, and you really like the fashion and
Mhm.
kind of like the gameplay style. But what keeps you playing Lost Ark? Because I think some you being on your streams, you mentioned that a lot of your friends that you originally started playing with just
Mhm.
they're not playing anymore, but you're still playing.
Yeah, they all left me.
Oh no.
So what happened? Basically, I guess the path to how I like where I play now. Now what I love most about Lost Ark is being able to play with other people 100%. I'm not really like a parser. I don't care about being the strongest or like, doing the latest raid right on release and clearing it ASAP. For me, what I like the most is just being able to chill with my friends and have a good time. So,
Mm.
like, if I didn't have my friends to raid with, I probably wouldn't be playing this game. Like, it's just an opportunity for us all to do something and hang out, have a good time. Like, we still like progging stuff together, right? Like, I still do want to try the latest content, but it's more so because it's like, we're going to try and, get this done together type of deal. You know what I mean? That's definitely what, if the community wasn't here, and that's the other really nice thing about the Lost Ark community is that it's so tight knit. Everybody is within like 2 degrees of separation from one another, especially on Twitch. I would say like by now, I think that most of us know like other Twitch streamers. You see a lot of the same chatters in everybody's communities, and it's really nice. It's nice to see everybody supporting each other, everyone getting to know each other, being familiar with each other. So I haven't really seen that I did only like start streaming Lost Ark, to be fair, but it's honestly, I think it's really amazing and it's really, really nice and wholesome. So that's why I'm still here.
I see. Wait, so how did you start getting into streaming, I guess?
Yes. Oh, okay. That one's interesting. So I've actually always been interested in streaming. The first time I actually did almost try to start streaming back when I was in high school. Or no, not high school.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was first year university. But I was just way too shy. And so it wasn't enjoyable for me because I was really concerned about stuff like, oh, like my webcam quality wouldn't be great, and what if people don't like the way I look or whatever stuff like that. I also just really like my privacy too.
Mm-hmm.
But I was just, yeah, I don't know. I wasn't confident back then. I do think that my confidence shot up a lot and my personality too kind of changed throughout university. I
Mm-hmm.
became, or rather, I think I was always outgoing, but I let that part of me thrive more as I got older.
Uh-huh.
So when I finally did start streaming, what happened was I met up with an elementary school friend of mine, actually.
Wow,
And she
way
was talking to
back.
me, yeah, way back, like somebody I literally knew from kindergarten. And she was like, I never understood why you never started streaming. Like, you've always liked video games. You'd be very entertaining to watch and stuff. And I was just like, oh, like, I'm just too shy. And she was the one who was like, it wasn't just her. A family friend also said, like, hey, like, just grab a VTuber model and just go for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so it was kind of like in the back of my mind. And she said the same thing. She was like, hey, like, you could always try VTubing. No one will care what you look like. If your room is clean, like, you don't have to dress up all the time, stuff like that. And like, I thought that was great. So while I had the confidence still, I went home and literally, like, after that lunch, I was like, fuck it, I'm making a model. Uh, so I made the model. And then the next day, when I was playing Lost Ark, I was like, all right, I'm streaming this. So that's how it happened. And since then, it's just been a wild ride. Honestly, it's been amazing. I've been so lucky. Honestly, I'm so grateful to have gotten as far as I did. I never thought that I would have more than just like my friends watching me and hanging out. So I'm really, really thankful to everybody who kind of pushed me to like finally take that leap. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I think that anybody
Yeah.
who first starts streaming, right? Well, unless like maybe you're like really young or something like that, somebody who's like more mature and like kind of has like their, I guess,
Mhm.
life a little bit together and like has an idea about what the world actually is like, usually
Yeah.
don't go into streaming being like, I'm gonna go in here and like be
Oh
famous
yeah.
day one. It's like you're probably going in there just like expecting to, like you said, stream to like a couple people,
Why do
right?
you
Oh,
have an
whoops,
ambulance going on?
that's I forgot to turn off the the lights for my
Yeah, I
follow.
thought the raid was happening
Yeah,
later.
yeah. It's a little bit later, a little bit later.
A
Kind
little
of press
later,
the wrong
guys.
button. Press the wrong button. But yeah, nobody really goes into it really expecting that
Yeah.
they're gonna go pop off, right?
Oh,
Unless I'd say
100%.
like unless you're like younger and like I'm gonna be the best streamer ever, right? I think
I'm
like
gonna be
nobody.
Hokage.
Exactly. So it makes a lot of sense, but it's also the same thing for me, right? I
Yeah.
went into this not expecting like a ton, but so far I think my stream has also grown a lot more than I expected, and I'm
Yeah.
very, very thankful about that as well.
Oh, yo, you deserve it, Miso. You make
Thank
great
you,
content. You
thank
should be proud of
you,
yourself.
thank you. You too, you too. And
Thanks,
with that,
Miso.
with those
Mhm.
loving words, it's time for our second shot for sure.
Oh shit. Oh, true. Where's my shot glass? Okay. Am I allowed to swear?
Well, you already did it,
I'm
so
so
it's
sorry.
over. I'm just
I'm
kidding.
sorry.
I'm just kidding. All right, you
Thank
good? You
you.
good?
All right, I'm good.
All
Cheers.
right,
Let's
cheers.
go.
Let's go. Everybody in chat as well.
Mhm. Sorry.
I can't get over it.
Yeah, if
It's
we ever
okay. It's
hang
okay.
out in person, you'll see.
Got it. Okay.
I'm like,
Okay.
let's take a shot.
First one to tell people take a shot, and the first one also
Uh-huh.
to knock out.
Yeah, no, actually, I'm good at not knocking out, but I tend to make other people knock out. Like for my subathon,
Damn.
I think 2 people passed out,
Wait,
unfortunately.
what did you do for your subathon?
So one of the sub goals was a karaoke stream, and to be brave enough to sing on stream, I have to be drinking.
Mhm.
So, so I was like, come on, guys, like I just like brought in like a bunch of friends. Like I brought in like Dobby, Strong, Lauren was there as well. And I was like, guys, have a shot with me. Let's sing this song. Like it'll be fine. But then yeah, I knew that I had to keep streaming the next day. So I was like taking half shots and stuff. And then every time someone was like, okay, I'm gonna lie down. I was like, don't lie down. Don't lie down. Don't do it, man. Yeah, it ended up being just me and Dobby, like last one standing. Dobby was like, if I take another shot, I'm gonna pass out. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get a noise complaint. Let's get out of here. So, but it was a good time. I liked it. It was fun. Very, very fun.
So were they doing it all at your place together, or was it just like over Discord?
Over Discord. Okay. So I just tossed up my stream and I was like, get in the call, guys.
That sounds like
it was a good time. We should do it sometime, Miso.
Oh boy.
I'm down. But I think it would be fun.
But you'd be taking half shots and I'd be taking full shots. Is that the situation?
I'll take full shots and we'll do it on a day where we don't have to stream the next day. How's that?
Well, I stream every day, so it's kind of.
I'm sure you can take it. You're a trooper. You got this. 100%.
Okay. We'll plan that later. We'll plan that later.
Okay, sounds good.
Perfect.
Okay, back on track.
Back on track.
My bad. Professional yapper.
I mean, that's what we do. That's our jobs.
That is what we do.
So, before Lost Ark, what were you playing?
Ooh, I was really into Final Fantasy 14, actually. That was what I spent so much of my time on. I was notorious in my guild for not doing any of the MSQ. So I literally had a level 90 Black Mage. That was my main. And like I hadn't even started Shadowbringers. Like I was so behind. I would only do MSQ so that way I could life skill more because I really liked life skilling. Because once I found out that like I could make outfits through life skilling, like it was over. So that's what I did. I would just log on, hang out with my guild and be like, okay, guys, I want this mount. And they'd be like, okay, May, we'll get you this mount. It was very sweet.
Got it. And like, I guess with that, are you like a main story doer in Lost Ark, or are you basically the same? You do not do the storyline in Lost Ark?
No, I still haven't done my Thaymine prerequisite quest. It's pretty bad. I like doing the story initially, but I think the thing with Lost Ark is that there's so much to do the more characters you get, right? So like initially it was fine taking that time. Now I'm just like shift G. I got shit to do. Shift G. Like I can't. So I know that like I heard like Rowan was really, really good. I wasn't that invested. I kind of skipped till the end. Yeah. So, and then even like Algeisha, right? Like I wanted to go back, but it's just such a time thing with the cutscenes being a little bit long. For the Thaymine prerequisite quest, I plan on like actually watching it, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It's basically the same. I log on, I do my dailies, I do my raids, I hang out. MSQ doesn't get done.
Got it. Wait, so what made you stop playing Final Fantasy 14?
To be honest, Lost Ark.
I mean, the thing is, like, to me, it sounds like Final Fantasy 14 was a lot of what you wanted, like, the fashion and like, like you said, life scaling. Life scaling in Lost Ark kind of boring.
It's kind of,
but like, it has a lot of the stuff that you liked in the last game. Like, why did you end up transitioning out of it into Lost Ark?
So the thing with Final Fantasy is because like you're paying a sub, right? So it felt like I was obligated to play the game because otherwise it felt like I was wasting my money if I wasn't playing it right. And there simply just wasn't enough time to play both Lost Ark and Final Fantasy. I think starting out any MMO with friends is always a really, really good time. So that was why I was like, you know what? Like, unfortunately, as much as I want to keep playing Final Fantasy, like I'm focusing on Lost Ark right now. And then at this point too, it's just the same thing. There's just too much to do in Lost Ark. I don't think I would be able to manage like really going into another MMO like that. So be like that sometimes. Yeah.
No, I mean, I get it. Like for me, I basically dropped every single other game that I was playing for Lost Ark.
Yeah.
Lost Ark is just an entire job. It's basically an entire job.
It is. Oh yeah, 100%. It's a second job. Like I finish my job and then I log on to my second job.
I mean, it is what it is, but it's a fun job, right? I think.
Oh
right?
yeah. Yeah, wouldn't play it if it wasn't a good time. No, I love being jailed in a con for like 3 hours. Yeah. Don't ask me how my raids on Wednesday went.
Oh
It
boy.
wasn't a good time.
I mean, I was there. I was like, you got
Oh
this,
yeah,
mate.
you
This is the
saw
pool.
that.
This is the
Yeah, yeah,
pool.
yeah. For
And that
three
was
hours.
for like 3 hours. But like I said, it's not about the destination. It's about the journey and spending time with your
Yeah.
friends. A good time with
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah, it's not jail, it's quality time. That's what I always say.
Exactly. And outside of Lost Ark at the moment, I mean,
Yeah.
do you play anything else? You mentioned you don't have that much time for other games, but do you play any other
Mhm.
games right now?
Well, right now I'm still working through Tears of the Kingdom. So my favorite video game series of all time is Zelda.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Tears of the Kingdom is kind of like my comfort game right now. Like when I just want to chill, I'll just log on and like forage or like mess around in shrines and stuff. I'm actually the type of person to again not do the main story quest because with that, then it's like, what else are you working towards, right? So like I don't even have the full map explored or anything. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
vibing. So a bit of that. I was playing Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, which I really liked. I do still want to get back to that. Persona 5, no, Persona 3 Reload, I think is the one I'm playing. The one where you have to shoot yourself. I was playing
Okay.
that. Yeah,
Got it.
I was
Got it.
playing that.
Great description. Great description.
The Persona fans in chat will know exactly which one I'm talking about. I think it's 3, the one that just came out, Reload. Yeah, I want to play more of that. I was playing that last night. Just games where I can kind of chill and take it at my own pace. Because I don't think I would really have as much time for another MMO. So it's nice being able to like put it down, pick it back up whenever. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. And I mean, for like when you say, because I think like especially for Zelda, Tears in the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, right? Did you finish Breath of the Wild,
Mhm.
by the way?
Oh, I finished it like 3 times. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I feel like that's like the perfect game for you, right? Because you, like you said, you
Yeah.
don't like want to do the main storyline, and you just kind of go wherever you want and just traverse the
Mhm.
entire world and do that. And that
Yeah.
seems like a lot of fun for somebody like you. I mean, for me too, right? I really enjoy the game. Honestly, though, I feel guilty. I haven't finished Tears of the Kingdom yet.
Miso.
I'm
Oh my God, get
sorry.
back there. After this, after the interview, go. You gotta finish. I mean, I can't say anything. I haven't finished Tears of the Kingdom, but you should.
It's so bad. I dropped it at one because there was a while back when around like maybe like June, July, around the time when I forget when did Tears of the Kingdom come out? I don't remember, but around the time basically, I kind of
Yeah.
like got really tired of Lost Ark because there was so many like dailies and things like that, and just like burnt
Yeah.
out. So I
Mhm.
started playing other games, and then Tears of the Kingdom came out as well, so it's kind of perfect. So I spent a lot of time on that. But then after a while, I got back into Lost Ark, and I just stopped. It was
Yeah.
over.
No, I know what you mean. And with games like that, I feel like it's kind of like, what was I doing? Like, where do I even start? Right. It's almost like you want to start over, but you don't want to lose all your progress. And it's just like, I'll come back to this later when I remember what I'm doing. And you almost never do. So I totally get you. That was like me in Skyrim. Skyrim was another game that I really played a lot of. But every time I would come back to it, I'd just be like, new save. I don't know what I was doing.
Did you ever beat
Whatever.
it?
Oh yeah, I beat it. The first time I played it, I just did the MSQ, right? And I was like, that was really fast. And then I went on Reddit and I was just like looking at it, and everyone was like, no, what are you doing? Like, do all the side quests. And after that, I was just like, wow, like there's so much to do in this game. I loved it. And that's why I was really happy actually when Breath of the Wild came out, because it was exactly what I loved, like just being able to explore, see the other like quest lines, do everything but the main story, and just see like all this massive world building happen. And just get so invested into it, right? So with Skyrim too, like I blasted it with shaders and like mods to make myself cute and stuff. So I was
I see.
so
You got the
about it.
nude mod. Understand. Understand.
No, I would never. I got the Thomas the Tank Engine mod.
Even
That
better. Even
was
better.
it.
Honestly, a little bit even more risque, in my opinion.
Exactly. Yeah, I live on the edge. You know me. So
Was Skyrim the first Elder Scrolls game that you played?
yeah, it was actually. I play. What's the other one? I think it's got Dawn in the name. I'm fake. I'm fake as hell. I
Like,
don't
what do you
know,
mean the
man.
other one?
There's because there's Elder Scrolls Skyrim, and then there's the one that's older. There's a lot of Elder
Morrowind?
Scrolls games.
Morrowind?
Sure, I don't know, man.
Fake
I don't
fan.
know,
Fake
man.
fan.
Big fan. I only like Skyrim. Oblivion, I don't know. No, there's one with like a D in the name. I don't know. D missing. But
Long
anyways,
dick.
I like had it, but I never tried it because it just looked too old, and I was just like, nah, Skyrim bis. So
Got
yeah,
it. Got it. Okay.
yeah, fake fan.
No, fake fan. Fake fan.
Fake fan.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm disappointed, but it's okay. I'll let you. I'll let you slide for this one because you went
Okay, thank
because
you.
you added
Thank
that
you.
with Thomas the Thomas the tank or Thomas the whatever engine
Thomas
mods.
the Tank Engine. Yeah, 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 yeah. That was a good one.
Exactly.
If you ever go back to Skyrim, make sure that you do that. It's good.
Got it. Okay, I'll keep that. I'll keep that in mind.
Hmm.
But I mean, we've been talking a lot about games, right? Do you
Hmm.
have any hobbies outside of gaming?
Touching grass, Miso?
I
Oh,
mean, it
mine.
doesn't have to be touching grass. It could be other things as well, like watching TV, watching K-drama, whatever it might be.
Yeah, I suck at watching shows. I can only watch a show if it's something that's like ongoing.
Hmm.
Because then like the hype is kind of there. So I do watch anime. I don't watch that much anime. It's usually just whatever's like big for the season. Like I'm still working through Bleach. I swear one day I'll finish Bleach. But
That shit's long. That shit's long.
dude, that's just long as hell. And then people try to tell me to watch One Piece. I'm like, are you
Oh
good?
my
That's
god.
not
I
happening.
same thing, but I
Yeah.
refuse. I refuse. It's
I
so much
can't.
work. It's so
It's
much
too
work.
much. My little brother is like a huge One Piece fan, and he's always like, "Keep watching, keep." I'm like, "Yeah, it gets peak at like episode 700." He's like, "Listen here."
Episode 700.
I'm
Yes.
like, "Dude,
Why don't I just spend like the next year watching episodes so I can get to the good part? Sounds
dude,
good.
literally, there's like apparently there's a schedule where it's like if you watch 3 episodes per day, then like within 6 months you will be at like the Tony Chopper arc. I don't know, man. It's
The Tony
crazy.
Chopper arc.
I don't
What is
know,
that?
whatever, something like that. Something like that. But I have other hobbies, I swear. I actually really like reading. So fun fact about me, Miso. When
Uh-huh.
I was growing up, I actually my parents had a ban on any like electronics during the school week. So
It's
Monday,
basically the same thing. Basically the same thing. Basically
yeah,
the same thing.
you too, eh? Yeah, I know we suffered. This is why we're addicts now, because it's like we're making up for all that lost time.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. So Monday till Friday after school, I was not allowed to watch TV or play on my computer, which was a family computer back then. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually a huge reader. It runs in my family. My grandpa used to read a ton. My mom reads a ton. I read a ton. My sister, like we
Wow.
all really love reading novels. So
Wow.
I still love that. That like one of my favorite ways to unwind, like especially on a Sunday when I have nothing to do, just like stay in bed till noon and just read and snack all day. That's one of my favorite things. So
Is
really
that
into like fantasy and romance.
is that how you broke your chair?
Why are you bringing that up? No. I just want to say for the people in the chat, the screw was stripped. Okay, it's not my fault. I am not over. I leaned back and it scared the hell out of me. Like, okay, I don't know if you ever did this, Miso, but in school, did you guys have like those blue plastic chairs and you like go
Uh-huh.
back on like the
Mm-hmm.
two? Yeah, and like
Yes.
when you leaned a bit too far, it literally felt like that. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. It was so terrifying. And then I was so pissed. I was like, guys, what was wrong? My Discord was so helpful. I was like sending them photos. I was like, guys, chair's broken. What do I do? It's doomed. They were like, don't worry, May. See, you probably put too much weight on your chair, and that's why I broke. And I was like, no fucking way. You don't say that to me right now. What do you mean too much weight? Are you kidding me? I'm tiny. It was hilarious. Yeah. And then I was like flipping my chair all over the place. They were like, put it sideways. I was like, okay. A screw fell out. Anyways, I ended up fixing it. So good end to the
Nice.
story. I taped the screw back on. I think that'll stay. I surely, I don't know. It was just regular old tape though. I don't know. I should change it out for like duct tape. Maybe I should get
Probably.
an actual new screw.
Maybe.
If it works, it works.
We'll see.
Right?
We'll see. Just
We'll see.
maybe if you eat less snacks, it might.
Yeah, what are you implying right now?
No, no,
I'm
no,
beautiful.
no,
You
no,
take
no,
that back right now.
no,
You
no,
take that
no.
back right now.
I,
How dare you?
I didn't say anything. I was reading chat. I was reading chat. I was reading chat.
Oh, chat. Oh, chat. I'll remember this, chat. You fucking bet I'll remember this, chat. You name and shame after this. How dare they?
Well, I think this is time for our next shot, I guess.
Okay, I feel like
So
we're going through this fast, but I'm here for it. Okay.
wait, I was thinking we
No,
were
I'm
going
here
through
for
it
it.
slow, but
I
okay,
told you I'm a
okay.
lightweight.
Okay,
No, I'm here for it. It's okay. We keep going.
Okay. I'll keep
Yeah,
that in
yeah.
mind. I'll keep that in mind. Keep that in mind.
No,
Well,
don't worry. Worst comes to worst. I have nothing to do tomorrow morning. It's fine.
okay,
Cheers.
okay. Cheers. Let's
Cheers.
go.
I'm drinking tomorrow night too. Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Well,
Well, there goes your weekend.
there goes my weekend. I know. It'd be like that sometimes. It's fine.
Well, I mean, so it sounds you mentioned that you read books, things like that, being a nerd. Got
Yeah.
it, understood.
Thanks.
No, I'm just kidding. I used to read. I used to have this thing where I
Yeah.
had to. My parents would basically make me read like every night before I went to bed. So I used to read. Yeah, it was something that made me do. So I would read through books pretty dang quickly. But at some point, those books started from like thick hardcover novels turned into comic books, and it just kind of started evolving from there. But
do you read like webtoons and like manhwas and stuff?
I don't.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like that would be like your guilty pleasure. Like you seem like the type.
Oh, you don't know what my guilty pleasures are. Well, let's not go into that. But
I think we all know what your guilty pleasure is.
No.
I think we're all quite aware of your guilty pleasure.
The allegations are not true, May. I can't. No. We were ending that. I thought I had already pressed the end button on the podcast, but I guess I might have to press it again.
Okay, don't worry. We'll do a punishment. Okay. We'll make it so that way. Every time actually no, because I can't think of a punishment for you. I was gonna say every time I mention it, I'll take a shot, but I don't know what you would do as a punishment.
I guess
every time you mention my chair.
I mean, I guess I just get to not take any shots. Sounds like a good deal to me.
I've been scammed. That's crazy. We'll figure it out. Don't worry. We'll come back to that too.
Okay. Well, I guess to move on, like, how did you first wait? No. I already asked this. So I'd love to know, like, you've been streaming for a little bit, you've built up a little community, and I want to hear from you straight from the source. Ooh. What is one thing that you love about your community, and one thing that you wish your community did less of?
Ooh, that's spicy. Okay. One thing I love. Okay, hands down, 100%, hands down. What I love most about my community is that they actually participate past stream, right? I am so grateful because when I go onto Discord every morning, everyone sends a little frick emote, just to like say good morning to each other. We actually talk about what's going on in our lives, and I feel like taking it that one step past stream and actually getting to engage with each other, make friendships, like damn, like people have, gotten e-dating off of my community.
Sheesh, damn.
Yeah, right? I'm saying, and it's so nice that like we're actually friends outside of stream too. Like I know Grenton joked about this one time, and he said May is the only person I know who's more parasocial with her viewers than her viewers are with her. And you know what? Maybe it's a little bit true. But like I don't know. I really like that we're all there for each other. We can all talk about stuff that's happening in our lives, whether that's good stuff or bad stuff. I see people who are hanging out in call, like, even if we're not doing raids together, people playing other games together. Like there's a bunch of people playing Nikke together, stuff like that.
Men of culture, I see. People of culture.
Apparently. So I just really love the fact that, yeah, like people actually get to know each other and hang out, and like, even if they're lurking, just like being there it's really, really nice. I think everyone's also really nice to me, which I like. Okay, in Discord, everyone's very, very nice to me. But on stream too, they're all really sweet to me, and I'm just so grateful to have such a supportive community. You really want me to say something I don't like? That's crazy.
I mean,
you're stirring the pot.
I mean,
no, I'll say it.
Oh, go ahead. Yes,
I'll say it. Listen up. No, I'm kidding.
Listen up, buckos.
Yeah. What I don't like, and I wouldn't say the cultists do it, right? So my Discord is May's cult, right? We're a cult.
Oh yeah, here. I'm one of.
You're in the cult, yeah. So you should know. But for anyone who doesn't know, this is a cult. Okay, just be aware. So I wouldn't say the cultists necessarily do this. But I think this goes in general for any streamer, right? Sometimes people will come in, and there's definitely a culture on Twitch where it's kind of like, especially for VTubers, I would say, where it's like, oh, like bully the streamer, make fun of the streamer, tease the streamer, right? Mm-hmm. It's okay if that's not everything that you do. Right. If we have like a relationship outside of that, if you're also chatting about other things and, contributing to the conversation, the community, That's fine. That's gonna happen. It's funny. But some people, that's all they do, right? And it's very,
Mhm.
very few people who do that. But some people, like, I'll notice it, my friends will notice it too, where like they're only coming in and they'll be like, damn, May, on the floor again. And I'm like, listen up, bitch.
You want
This
to
is my
fight? You want
first
to
fucking
fight?
death, okay? Yeah, I'm like, this is the first fucking time I'm on the floor, okay? No, but some people, I think it's like, um, I get it because it's like when it is almost an inside joke, right? Like I
Mhm.
think
Mhm.
a lot of people have seen that I get the Mayflower POV joke a lot. And it does kind of bother me sometimes if I'm trying, right? Um, so I think sometimes people come in and they're just used to saying it, and I'm like, guys, like not right now, right now, guys. So I think it's just making sure that there's that balance that you're not only coming in and teasing the streamer. You got to make sure that they know that there's more to your engagement than just that. And I saw a tweet about it today actually, and it was basically the exact same narrative. Just make sure that you're not only hating on the streamer. It might be funny to you, but it might be like the 50th time that we've heard it today. It might just be a
Mhm.
bad day. So just make sure that you're not only doing that. Try to ask us about other stuff too. Yeah, I would say
Also,
that.
yeah. I mean, also, it's like, if you're only teasing the streamer, like, how do they know that you're not like actually making fun of them?
Yes.
It's like
Exactly.
you don't.
Exactly.
It's like my baseline for this person is they always tease me. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like how when people get close to each other, right? Like, or when you're
Mhm.
unfamiliar with somebody, you're all usually like very cordial, very kind. You're not really
Yeah.
gonna be like making fun of them. And then once you start getting close and you start shitting on them, and like,
Yeah. But
but
you've
you
built up
they
that rapport with each
exactly,
other.
exactly. They
Yeah.
know it's like you're not
Exactly.
actually like trying to make them feel bad or whatever. It's just you've gotten to that point where you're making friendly banter back and forth.
Yeah.
But it's not like it's everything in your conversations either. It's just a part of it. It's not, yeah, it's not everything.
Hmm.
No, I totally get that. I totally get that.
Yeah.
And
I'm sure you probably have seen it too when people come in and they're like, hello, Mr. Miso, are the allegations true? So,
oh, that's every time, every time.
yeah, 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 exactly.
And
Yeah.
it's, but I do think that every time I've come into your like your stream and everything, everybody's so nice, everybody's so awesome. And I think like in
Please, they're
general,
so nice.
the
I
Lost
know.
Ark
No, my cult is so
community,
sweet.
like
Yeah.
in
Oh,
general, is very
100%.
nice.
Yeah, people are very positive and very encouraging for the most part. That's why it makes me kind of sad and surprised. I think it's the Twitch Lost Ark community because people will complain a lot
Yes.
about like
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
gatekeeping or like being roasted and pugs gaming up. And I think something else that we're very fortunate for as streamers is that like we'll always have somebody to run stuff with, right? It's very rare that like we'll be forced to like join a pug lobby or something. So we have a very positive experience. And it's nice, being able to bring people in from chat to run raids with or like help them out and stuff like that. So definitely, yeah, I'd say Lost Ark community is pretty positive. Especially,
Yeah.
I used to play a
Especially
lot of League,
Twitch. Yeah.
man.
Oh,
So yeah,
I mean, I played Dota.
yeah.
I played a lot of Dota back in the day, so
Oh,
it's two
really?
sides of the same
Okay,
coin. Two sides of the
okay,
same
okay,
coin. And I
okay.
would
You
argue
had it a little
Dota's
better.
probably, I don't know. I think they Dota is even more toxic. It was even more toxic
Really?
for sure.
Would you
And
say it's always been like that, or?
yeah, and I played an even
Ah.
worse, even more toxic version, which is much less well known, which is Heroes of
Oh,
Newerth. Not Heroes
oh,
of
I
the
was gonna
Storm,
be like,
Heroes
here's
of
the storm.
Newerth.
Everyone knows that.
Heroes of
Okay.
Newerth, which was basically the original Dota, the creator left to go help out with Heroes of Newerth. So that was basically like kind of like
Ah.
Dota 1.5 ish, and then he
Oh,
left to make
okay.
Dota 2. But Heroes of the Newerth was like super super toxic compared to
Mhm.
both regular Dota 1 and Dota 2 and League as well. So I know the feel.
Interesting.
I know the feel.
Okay. Yeah. I feel like when League started out, it wasn't too bad. I actually met my like absolute best friend on League of Legends.
Uh huh.
So, because back then everyone was dog water, right? So it was fine. But now it's definitely really, really toxic. But yeah, everyone in my chat is saying that Heroes of Newerth is like giga toxic.
Oh
Apparently, even the
yeah.
devs are toxic. So,
Mm-hmm.
so that's why you are
Mm-hmm.
the way that you are, me. So I
Huh?
understand now.
Wait, huh? Are
I'm
you
just
saying
teasing. I'm
Are you saying
teasing.
I'm a victim, or are you saying
Never.
I'm one of the toxic people?
A victim, 100% a
Okay,
victim.
okay, okay,
What else could I possibly mean? Yeah, no.
okay.
You're great, Misa. Don't worry.
Thank you, thank you. Well, I mean, kind of on the same topic of like the community, right? I'm
Mhm.
sure your community has many like funny memes or things that they've made
Oh
over
boy, do they
time.
ever.
Maybe about you, maybe about other things. Like, what is your favorite meme about your community, that your community has made?
There's so there's so many. Okay, have you heard of Roshaza? Roshaza is one of the goats in my
I
community.
mean, I've heard of him. I have
Okay.
not really talked to Broshazi before.
Okay. Well, Broshaza is known in my community for just pumping out memes about me. So if you go into my Discord and you check the pin post, there's like when the chair incident happened, there was like 5 or 6 different memes about me. There's so many, I don't even know where to start, honestly. This wasn't the question, me, so I didn't prepare an answer for this.
What do you mean this wasn't a question? It's literally on the thing. What's
I'm
your
looking at it right
favorite
now.
meme about your that your community?
Oh, I mixed it
Oh.
up with the next one. Oh, okay. About to May is like,
Oh my god. You
no,
said you
no,
wouldn't
sorry,
do
we're
this. You said you wouldn't do this. We discussed this beforehand. You're like, "Oh, I got this." And then you pin the post in the Discord. You're like, "I got this." And then
okay, this is appropriate. This is appropriate. This is appropriate. Okay, so my favorite meme about me is about to May. Do you have about to May?
I don't have about to
It's a
be.
7 TV emo. It's me going like that. And basically, whenever I do a very May thing, they spam about to May. Dobby was the one who made it. That's my favorite
Got
meme
it.
because
Got
it moved from May floor POV to about to May, and it gets used for absolutely everything, and it's hilarious. Like whenever like I forget something, like one time I was doing a con and I thought that like the chain mechanic was a statue mechanic. I was like, guys, what shape is it, by the way? And everyone's just like, about to May, about to May, about to May. I think it's really funny. It's very cute. I like it a lot. Yeah, when Breaker shows up on screen and I'm like, hey, yo, they're like, yep, about to May. So I would say that's my favorite meme, 100%. See, I was prepared. I was just
All
teasing you. Don't
right,
worry, I
all
swear.
right. Understand,
Yeah.
understand, understand. Yeah, yeah. It's you just
Uh-huh.
wanted to make me feel. It was for the content. It was for the content.
Yeah,
I
I'm
got
so
it. I
content
got it.
brain. Jeez. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're actually a genius. I didn't even know. I didn't even know.
I know. I know. It's okay. It's just so natural. You know, what can I say?
Got it. Well, I think that leads into our next shot. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. I'm so, oh, yeah, I'm so ready. Okay. Ready?
Okay.
I'm ready.
I gotta pour. I gotta pour. I gotta pour. I gotta
Okay, okay,
pour.
okay.
All
I'm
right.
like, this shot glass is big. I'm ready.
Is it? Is it? Is it not like a normal shot glass?
How big are, hold up yours. Hold up yours. Okay, so it's shot glass sized, actually. It just feels big. Okay.
Okay, okay. Oh,
Okay, okay,
oh,
okay.
I
Let's
see,
go.
I see.
Hey, yo,
Okay.
why are you saying, okay, let's go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay. It's good. It's good. It's good. This is why I purposely got strawberry flavor because it's yummy. My favorite flavors are strawberry and peach. I would say peach especially.
Have you ever tried lychee?
Yeah,
Lychee?
but they don't have it here. So
Really?
interesting fun fact about Ontario. I don't know if it's Ontario or if it's Canada, but alcohol companies can only introduce one new flavor per year. Yeah. So every year we get a new soju flavor. Like I think this year we got strawberry because I would never see strawberry before this year. So yeah,
Got
maybe
it.
hopefully we get lychee next year.
So
It's tragic.
it's like Call of Duty basically. You get a new one every year.
Yes, exactly like that. Yeah.
People-
So eventually we'll catch up to you.
Do they have
guys
like a
in the
big
States.
release event? Like, they have like all right, we're gonna unveil the new flavor this year,
Yeah,
and
I
they
know.
pull
Soju
out like
of the year. It's like Pantone color of the year, but it's soju. It's like, guys, here we go. Yeah, no, it's very, very sad for us. But it is what it is. We ball.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry you don't have lychee yet.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
it's a very good flavor. When you
It's okay. Eventually, streamer house in California, and I'll drink lychee soju with you all the time. It'll be a
There we
good
go.
time.
There we go.
It's a plan.
Let's do it. I guess unfortunately I wasn't able to figure this out. But
I can do it. I can figure it out. I'll just toss up paint. Oh, how are you
Okay.
gonna see it? Understandable. Okay.
Exactly. Well, why don't we do this? If you can
Why don't I
toss
screen
up
share
paint, right? If you toss up paint, Go
Okay. Yeah.
draw your favorite emote, your favorite Twitch emote,
Okay.
and
Can it
I
be one of
will.
my emotes?
I mean, sure, but
Okay.
you have to tell the story. You have to explain it. You have to explain it,
Okay.
and I will draw my favorite emote as well.
Okay. 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 And then it's got like, oh wait, don't worry. Actually, I have the fucking download on this. Okay. Ready? Boom. Boom. Okay. It's looking really cursed. Just bear with me right now. Where's the bucket tool? Oh, there you are. Okay. Boom. And then a little bit of this. A little bit of yeah. Surely.
It's looking
Okay,
beautiful.
maybe
It's looking beautiful.
I'm not really an artist, to be honest. Okay. Don't worry about that, right? And then yeah, we got a little bit of this.
Didn't you say you work in like graphic design or something like that?
Okay, I
May?
don't do illustration. I do layout, okay?
Okay,
And I got
okay.
a little bit of this. A little bit of this going on. What do I look?
What I look like?
Yeah. A little bit of this. A little bit of this. Boom. It's beautiful. You don't know what it is at all.
I know what it is. I know what it is. It's that little troll looking Makoko May looking.
Yes,
thing.
it is. Oh, it turns out there's actually a second leaf. There we go. Okay. Boom. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. You're welcome for this artistic rendition.
That is beautiful. You're right. You're right.
Thank you.
Absolutely
Thank you.
beautiful. I would never have. I don't think I could draw anything better than that. I don't think I've ever actually seen art better than that, to be honest.
Thank you. I'm gonna put it in your chat so they. Oh, never mind. Dylan's got me. Excellent.
Damn,
yeah,
look at him.
That's what
He's
we're working
there.
with. Yeah. Needed that second leaf, and it all came together. You know. So that's mine.
Perfect. Okay.
Are you gonna draw yours or?
Sure, I can draw mine. Oh my gosh. The thing is, my favorite emote as of late, I mean, it's so hard because the emote that I draw that I like a lot is a GIF. Like, you know.
Okay.
But you know what? We'll try our best. We'll try our best.
Okay,
right?
this is fun. I like those.
Maybe you'll see it. Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, it's good.
We got the orange, right?
Yeah. Okay. It's a cat. It's like Pictionary.
Yes. It's a cat. It's a cat.
It's Garfield.
Exactly. No. It's not Garfield.
It's not Garfield. Okay.
It's so
There's
hard.
so many cats, man.
It's
Which
so
one
hard.
There's like 50. Bro.
Hold on.
What?
It's.
Is it orange or did you just?
It is orange.
Okay.
So there's two frames, right? There's two frames. There's two frames. Okay, it looks like this, and then it goes like it goes like this way. It goes this way, right?
I have never seen this in my life.
You've actually never seen the cat that like looks.
No.
It like stares at the screen and then looks the other way.
No, never.
See, Brochaz has got it.
Wait, let me check your stream. Hold on a second. Brochaz has got it. Oh,
yeah.
It's Your drawing's terrible. Your drawing's terrible.
I thought this was a judgment-free zone.
I'm sorry, but respectfully, he looks like he's pogging. And okay, you know the monkey, the puppet monkey that's like that.
Yes.
That's what I thought it was. I thought it was supposed to be the monkey, but a cat.
I'm sorry.
I see it now.
I'm not an artist. I'm sorry. I see it.
No. I see it. It's beautiful.
I'm sorry, I can't draw. Okay,
it's beautiful.
I tried my best.
It's
okay,
good. It's good. It's okay. Mine was cursed as hell, so don't even stress. I was told it was terrifying and horrifying, so. Yeah. Maybe it's good that we're streamers and not
artists. You're right.
Yeah, we found our calling, you know.
Kind of like on that same subject, back to kind of somewhat serious mode. It's I feel like the Twitch emotes, like, they're so much fun. They're so much fun. There's so many fun little emotes that come out.
Like Miso.
That emote is actually cursed. That emote is actually cursed.
No,
You're
it's good.
it's even more cursed than your drawing. I'm sorry.
Wow, that's a high bar, Miso. Thank you. Jesus.
No, but it's so much fun because like there's always like new emotes coming out every single day, and like you have to look and add them and stuff like that.
I know.
I don't know, it's such like a big part of the Twitch culture, and like
Yeah,
honestly, I don't think Twitch would be the same without like all these emotes and like 7TV and all that. Because like I don't know if you were into
100%.
streaming like way back in the day, like not even way
Mhm,
back in the day, but like before 7TV was around, like
mhm.
2015, 2014, 2016, like around that time. Were you watching Twitch at that time?
Okay, you're gonna expose me. Um, I actually, prior to streaming, I did not watch any streamers. The only streamer that I watched, and it was only a little bit before I started streaming, was Ludwig.
Mm-hmm.
Because my best friend, the league friend,
Yep.
was obsessed with Ludwig, and he would always be like, "Boys,
Boys.
yeah, boys," and like, I started saying it, and then he was like, "You should watch Ludwig. He's really funny," and I really do like Ludwig's content. I think he's a really great streamer, and content creator. Um, yeah, he was a Ludbug. So,
Mm-hmm.
now really the only streamers that I watch is like other people in the Lost Ark community, my friends and stuff. I don't know. I think it's just like it's hard for me to feel as connected. I like more variety content, I would say, right? So like offline TV kind of stuff. Like I
Mm-hmm.
I know who like Lily Pichu is, I know who Pokimane is and stuff. But I watch their streams, not really. If anything, like I would watch like their like YouTube content and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't really watch many streamers. I'm so sorry. I'm fake.
It's okay. It's okay. Funny story though. Lily
Yeah.
Pichu. So Lily Pichu used to be in the
Hmm.
Smash community, and I
Hmm.
don't know if you know him. Sky Williams kind of got canceled a while back,
Oh,
but I
I
don't know if
know.
you.
I used to be big
Yeah.
in Smash actually.
So, oh, well, did you?
I used to be a melee player. Yeah. And I was really big in like
Mm.
my not I wasn't big rather, but I would participate a lot in my university like Smash Club and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
How I met a lot of friends. Yeah. So it was a good time. But yes,
That's
I
really
do know who
cool.
that is.
So
Yeah.
I was also really big into Smash. I used to be the president of my Smash club in high
Oh,
school.
okay.
I
Okay,
was,
Miso. Okay, I see you.
I was kind of that.
Just
But
casual, you
I
know.
was big into Smash back in the day, and
Hmm.
the back in high school there was like I think it was like the earthquake in Haiti had happened, and then they were doing
You're
like
old. Sorry. I'm 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 sorry. 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 I'm 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 sorry. Come back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've been drinking. So
I'm done. I'm actually so
I'm sorry. I'm
done
sorry.
right
I'm sorry.
now, May.
It's just wow. That was in high school for you.
When was that for you?
Elementary school. I didn't even have a phone yet, dude. You know the "We Are the World" song for Haiti? I bought that shit on my iPod, bro. I didn't even have
I'm
like
done.
an iPod Touch, bro.
I'm actually dying right now.
I'm so sorry.
It's
I'm so sorry.
actually
Sorry. Keep that. Keep going. Keep going.
but yes.
Uh-huh.
Back in the Stone Age.
Back in the day.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Uh-huh.
I was this leader of the Smash Club in our high school. And we
Okay. Very cool.
held a fundraiser, a public
Ah.
tournament. We held a public tournament, public
Okay.
Smash
Nice.
tournament.
Mhm.
That was fundraising for Haiti. And Sky helped us co-host that tournament, and
That's
Lily
so cool.
Pichu was also there as well.
That's so cool. Wow. That would have been like
Mhm.
really early on for sure.
Yeah, yeah, it was very early. You're right, very early on.
I had good intentions when I said that. I swear.
Yeah. You keep this up, May. Keep this up, May, and you'll see what happens.
Okay. I
But
will keep that
yes.
in mind. No, that's
Yes.
really cool. That's very selfless of you. Very good
Yeah,
initiative. I like it.
yeah. Anything you say right now is actually just coming one ear and exiting the other one.
Uh-huh.
That's all I'm just saying.
I'll make it up to you. I promise. I'll rebuild that trust. I swear.
It's gonna take a lot. That's for sure. But I look forward to it. But yes, Smash. You were into Smash back in the day. Like,
Yes.
do you still play Smash or do you not?
I haven't played in a hot minute. There was a little bit at the start of COVID where I would not play a lot. Um,
Uh-huh.
but my GameCube controller's at my parents' house, so there's that. Now the only time I ever play Smash is if like Riker asks me to, and it's not fun playing with him. Riker, if you're in the chat, it's not fun playing with you because you just dumpster on me, and it's not a good time. So, like, yeah. So am I down to play Smash? Yes. Can I wave dash? Barely, but I'll still play with you if you're ever down to net play. Let me know. I'll go grab my GameCube controller and we'll run it back. It'll be a good time. But
I was
very casual now.
I was never that good at Melee. I was okay,
Yeah?
but I was never that good.
Okay.
I played a lot of Brawl, but when I played Melee, I played Jigglypuff.
Oh my days. Okay, Hbox, I see you.
Actually, it was Mango back in the day. It was Mango back in the day.
My bad. Let me get my crab ready. Sorry. Yeah, I used to play. Actually, fun story about that. So I was the only girl who would play Smash. I was the only girl in the Smash Club at the time.
Mhm.
And I remember one time I was doing a doubles tourney, and so my main, I actually really liked playing Zelda. If someone was like being really technical on me, then I would play Sheik. But I really like playing Zelda. I was actually really good at hitting my side smash, right? So
there we go. That's key. That's key.
That's key. Yeah. So I remember one time, like, we were playing a tourney, and I sit down with my friend, and the people we're up against, and I dap him up and everything. We start the game, and my opponent looks at me, and he's like, "By the way, like, you could press and hold A to start a Sheik." And I was just like, "You fucking bitch." Like, I know that, first of all. Proceeded to dump his ass. So it was totally fine. Yeah, I looked at my friend. I was like, "Listen, we have to fucking win this, okay?" And my friend was laughing so hard the whole time because he knew, right, that like no one expects the Zelda, right? So it was a good ass time. I was so satisfied. I was like, if I lose this, I'm cutting Smash forever. But it was a good time. It was a good time. Yeah, I still really like playing Zelda. Brawl, I used to play a lot of Brawl with my siblings. So one March break, basically, my dad had taken the week off of work. My mom was like, bond with the children. My dad was like, yeah, no problem. Lasted like 2 days. It was really fun 2 days. By day 3, my dad was like, I'm fucking tired. Let's go to Walmart. We go to Walmart. He buys us a Wii and enough Wii controllers, and he buys us Smash. Yeah. He was like, entertain yourselves. Best March break of my life, man. We spent the entire time in the basement. My dad would just open the door every time and be like, lunch. We'd be like, okay, yeah. It was great. And that's where, yeah, we got like super addicted. Before that, the only time we played Melee at my babysitter's house, that was when like we were all like addicted. So yeah, actually Dub Dad, like, poor memory. So that's what sparked the Smash addiction, I would say. It was a good time. Good March break.
Wait, so you have siblings?
Potentially the best. Sorry. Yes, I guess what child. So I have 2 siblings. Guess which position I am. I already gave you a hint, if you remember. You were not paying attention.
I was. I totally was.
Yeah. Totally.
Are you middle child?
Do I give off middle child energy?
A bit.
I am a middle child.
There we go. Because I got the hint from before.
Yeah. I mentioned my older sister. And then I have a younger brother, actually. I was laughing because earlier today I was he messaged me for the first time in like 2 weeks. And it was just to roast me for having Discord Nitro. And I was like, listen, like, get the fuck out. Go study for exams or do whatever you're doing. Yeah, apparently I have big middle child vibes. So yeah, I am a middle child. Do you have siblings, Miso?
No, I don't. I'm an only child.
You don't seem like someone who has. You seem like an only child.
Really? What gives off only child vibes?
I don't know how to. I don't trust myself to say it right now. Can I just? No, I'm kidding. No, it's just a vibe. Like, it's just a vibe.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know,
I feel like only children tend to be. So my mom's best friend, so her daughter is around my age, and we grew up together. She has the same vibe as you, just like very positive, very easygoing. Like, whatever happens, happens. I think like only children kind of have that sort of like sense of security almost. You know, that like they'll be okay. Us middle children, we're fighting for our fucking lives, man. Like, my ass is neglected, dude. My mom would run through a whole roster of names before getting to mine. She would call out the dogs' names before she got to my name. Like, it it was rough, man. It was a hard life. You never felt that pain. I can tell. So,
Guilty. My parents were like, "Do you want siblings?" I'm like, "No." They're like, "Okay."
you're smart. You're smart. You're smart. No, I love my sibling. Growing up, it was always interesting, right? Because it was kind of like if you're at the same stage of life as your sibling, it's fun as hell, right? Like when my
Mhm.
sister and I were both kids, it was fun. But then she was a teenager and I was still a kid, and I was like, where did my best friend go? You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
then it's almost like that kind of catch up. And then I was a teenager and my little brother was a child, and I was like, you're annoying. So, but now that we're all adults, like it's a blast, honestly. Like we have little group chats together. We're always memeing about each other. It's a good time. So yeah, I now that I'm older, I can't imagine it any other way. But growing up, I was definitely like, damn it, if I was an only child, I would be so spoiled right now. I would have the latest Uggs, the newest TNA pants, like, I'd be living my best life. But it was worth it.
Well, yeah, when you're older. When you're as old as me, though, you're
Self-report, by the way. I'm not responsible for this one.
Okay. Back to topic. Okay.
Oh,
Back to
yes,
the
topic.
topics. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So we talked about emotes and then somehow got on this whole tangent. But is
Oh
there
God, yes.
any streamer, doesn't have to be Lost
Yes.
Ark, that
Okay.
you don't really know that well right now, but you want to
Mhm.
know better? And why?
Ooh.
I mean,
I
it'll
would
be
say okay,
interesting if it was
100%
Lost Ark.
Ludwig.
Oh, Ludwig.
Oh,
Okay.
Ludwig, because he's funny. Lily Pichu, because she's cute. But
Mhm.
actually, it would be Lost Ark streamers. I feel like again, right? Like we kind of like know each other kind of, but I've never gotten the chance to talk to them really, like one on one or like hang out with them. Um, I want to get to know like I think Tofu a little bit better.
Mhm.
I would love to like hang out with Tofu. He seems really nice. Saint as well. They just both seem very like easygoing and very chill, and I think it would be fun to just get to know them a bit better. Yeah, I would say
Funny,
them.
funny enough, Tofu is on my list of people that I want to get to know better too.
Really, don't tell
Yeah.
him I said that. I would be embarrassed. But yeah, I would say them. I would say them for sure.
Got it. Just like
Mhm.
easygoing people seem like fun to hang out with.
Yeah. Like I feel like my style of playing as well is very chill. I'm not like try hard. I'm not super try hard. Like I don't mind just vibing out. If it takes 3 hours, man, it's fine. So but yeah, I think it would be chill to like, run some brawls or something and have a good time.
Got it.
Hmm.
And then last question before we head into the Q&A.
Yeah.
What are your goals for streaming in 2024?
Ooh, okay. You kind of know this one, Miso, because we kind of talked about it earlier. But my biggest goal for 2024 is, and I really, is it jinxing it if I say it in the video? Yeah, to
I
get
always go, yeah.
affiliate. Yeah, no, I really do want to hopefully try and get partner by the end of this year. I think that's kind of like one of the big goals for any streamer, really, is to try and get partner. Yeah, knock on wood, everybody, cross your
Knock on
fingers.
wood, knock on wood.
Yeah, I think that a lot of people kind of feel like once you've hit partner, it is such a small percentage of streamers. It really, really is, right?
Mhm.
So I feel like it's a very huge achievement for anybody who hits that. It shows how much dedication you have, not only yourself, but also your community, because your
Mhm.
community is really like what makes the streamer. We can't do it without our community, right?
Yep.
So hopefully we can do that, I would say. Um, I would like to also diversify my content a little bit. And this is
Mhm.
something that my community knows too, is that I've been having a lot of fun doing a little bit more variety stuff. Like after a Lost Ark stream, for example, I'll turn on Tears of the Kingdom and just chill for a bit. So being able to do stuff like that, more just chatting, more a little bit of ASMR content, because I actually do find it very fun.
Mhm.
And it's relaxing for me too to do actually. So more videos like that and stuff. So yeah, just being able to kind of branch out and really cement myself as a streamer. I think that's my big goal.
Got it. And I mean, honestly, I think that you're very well set up for that too. Because I don't
Thank
know, I feel
you.
like everybody, when I go into your community and when I head
Mhm.
into your streams, people are really there for you. from what I can tell,
Thank
and they're
you.
not there for like what Lost Ark. I mean,
Yeah.
of course
Yeah.
they a lot of them play Lost Ark, but like they're really there for you, and I think
Yeah.
that that's really something that's super positive about your community, and I think that
Hmm.
sets you up for some really good success for kind of doing
Thank
this
you.
other type of more variety content as well.
Yeah, no, that's something that they've also mentioned it as well, and I'm so grateful for it because it's nice knowing that like it's like you almost know it, right? But it's nice having that reassurance from them being like, "May, we don't care. You're on the floor anyways. Stream whatever you want. You want to toss a
You're,
Suika? We love that, May. You're so cute, by the way."
I mean, that's the
you
real
know?
content, the Suika
Yeah,
content.
exactly. Yeah. So, I'm aware. I'm aware. So it's nice that they have my back. I'm very, very grateful for that as well. So yeah.
That's awesome. That's so awesome.
Hmm.
That's so sweet of them. Well,
Yeah, it really is.
like I said, that was the last question before we head into like kind of the Q&A session.
Ooh, yeah.
So I
Yeah.
think it's time for the next shot.
Hell yeah. Okay, let's go. I might need to get another bottle after this.
Okay. Oh yeah. Wow. Okay. Got it. Oh yeah, because you said you didn't finish it. That's right. Like it was a half
Yes.
open soju
It was a
bottle.
half open soju.
Okay.
Yes.
There you
Cheers.
go. Cheers.
All right. Nice.
Perfect.
All right.
Well, I guess we're heading into the Q&A section,
Yeah. Oh, I'm
and
so excited for this.
this is the section where we asked each of our communities to make
Mhm.
have basically ask us questions, right? Your
Yeah.
community came up with questions
I'm
about
so
you,
excited.
but you
Yeah.
haven't seen any of those questions yet.
None of
And
them.
my
Nothing.
community came up with questions for me, and you're going to be asking me those questions, and I have not seen any of those questions as well. So how this is
Yes.
going to work is we're going to read those questions, and for
Mhm.
any question that we can't answer, we have to take a shot, which will be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have to say that. Oh, I know it's unfortunate, but I
Uh-huh.
don't know how many shots you're going to be taking because your community's questions are very wholesome, and
Aw.
I'm
Yeah, they're
sure
sweet.
you're going to be able to answer pretty much every single one of these questions. So, as a result,
Okay.
I might have to throw a couple wrenches in there and ask
I'm here
some
for it.
questions you might not be able to answer. But at the same
Okay.
time, I also had a really hard time coming up with these questions because, like,
Ah.
honestly, I don't know. I just
Okay.
I felt like it felt I don't know. There's some like I'm like, what questions can I ask you that are not super weird, but then
Yeah, yeah.
also that you don't want to answer? It's well, we'll see. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna
Okay.
have you lead the charge by you starting to ask me questions. That way I can kind of get a
Okay.
feel for like what level of questions that you're asking, and then I'll kind of go
Hmm.
along with that as well.
Okay. So, do you want to know Twitch names as well? Should I read these out?
Yeah, yeah. Read it.
All right. So, first question is from Care Bear Tizzle.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that solo content is good for Lost Ark? I feel like solo content can only be good for me if it was extremely challenging and does not need to be ran for homework every week due to raid fatigue. You definitely overgear content in this game and things become less challenging.
Mm. I mean, I think for that, definitely really it depends on how they implement it, right? If they
Yeah.
make it so that it's like very whatever content, very like easy, very easy to get through, make it
Hmm.
like something that I don't know, becomes like a bit of like why am I doing this? Then I don't
Yeah.
think it's really good for the game. But if it's something that like really helps people like learn the raids for them to eventually go into like actual raids with that
Hmm.
knowledge, then I think it's really
Okay.
good because like there is a lack of ways for people to learn how to play the game.
Yes, I
I
agree.
and like also just like learn raids. I was actually I'm I was talking to somebody the other day who was,
Mhm.
just starting to get into the game, and he's a gamer. He's a pro
He's a
Dota player.
gamer.
Like
All
he's a
right, but
he's a pro Dota player.
oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, so he's a gamer.
Hmm.
And I was talking to him, and he's like, "Yeah, I really want to learn Hardacon, but I
Hmm.
just get gate kept out of a con constantly.
Oh
The only way I'm
yeah.
going to be able to get to learn this is by getting in groups with friends or like learning groups or things like that, and those are really hard to find. So like something solo content that can make it so that you can actually learn the raids, like give a little bit of rewards or something like that, but the goal is for that content to hopefully eventually graduate you to the point where you can go and do these raids with other parties. I think that would be really nice.
I agree. Yeah. I something that I like. Did you ever play Final Fantasy 14 Miso? The critically acclaimed MMORPG with the
So funny enough, I did, but at the same time, I was not. I much like I said, or much like you, I don't like doing like main story. So I ended
Okay.
up buying a story pass all the way to end
You
game,
criminal.
and
Oh,
I didn't know what to do. I had no clue what to do. I just
classic.
sat in the in a raid with my friends and just like
Uh-huh.
leached the clear basically. So I was like, I guess I cleared it.
Uh-huh. Okay. Well, so you know about like the duty finder though, right?
Yeah, so it's like basically I think I was listening to you talk about it on Coddy's
Yeah, that is
interview.
exactly what I think. Okay, well, you just stole my whole answer. So
No, no, to explain
how
because
could
not
you?
everybody here has heard it.
All right. Basically, apparently I say duty weird, but anyways, in Final
She
Fantasy,
said
in
duty.
oh my days. Okay, the duty finder in Final Fantasy 14, right? There's one of the duties that you can do is basically like assisting new players. They'll just put you in something random, right? And like the XP you get, it's almost like I think there's like a mentorship program and stuff as well. So you might be put in with something with like essentially Makokos, right? And so you
Mhm.
might be running a Vaulton, for example, but you're not getting gold from it, and you might just get like mats and silver, for example.
Uh-huh.
While the Makoko would get, you know, their Vaulton items and their materials and whatever as well, right? So something that kind of rewards um, older players for helping out newer players without costing them anything, because I think that's again that's one of the big things is that people don't want to give up their time, their gold, their entries, so on and so forth, right? So I think something like that would be really beneficial for helping people to learn the game. So I do think that this. Are you taking another shot without me, Miso? I think.
I mean, I
How could
heard.
you?
I mean, if you want to take a shot, you can. But
I kind of do. I'm not gonna
okay,
lie.
okay.
No,
I'll
I'll
be.
be good. I'll be good. Are you gonna take another one with me?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, bet. Let's do it. But yeah, I think something like that would be really good.
I see. I
For
see.
Makokos. Yeah. Okay. Cheers.
Oh, all right, all right, all right. Cheers, 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 cheers. Cheers.
Cheers. You alcoholic.
I mean, it's in front of me. I can't. I was just
Uh
looking
huh.
at it, and
You are an
but
alcoholic.
no,
Okay.
no, no, no. But I mean, I agree. There's just like having more stuff to like you said,
Yeah.
having an easy way for people to like find parties to learn, and like having some way for, the teacher to get something as well, right? That would be
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
nice. But it's
I
just like
agree. I
hopefully
agree.
it doesn't like there is a part that like they have to have a really good balance for it, because like it could get to the point where like maybe the teacher just ends up busting the entire run and calling it a day and just getting the free stuff in without teaching. So
Hmm.
they have to
Hmm.
find a good way to implement it.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
So I mean that was a fairly
It was
tame
tame. I thought
question.
we'd start out tame.
So
It
I
was the first
guess
answer as well.
yeah. I'll ask you a very tame question around as
Okay.
well. So from
I
Dylan,
mean, you don't have to, but
if
okay.
Lost Ark,
Yeah.
I'll let you decide. I'll let you take the
Okay.
levels up. All right.
Okay. Okay. Sounds
If
good.
if Lost Ark had failed, what other game would you have most likely built your community around?
Ooh, to be honest, if Lost Ark had failed, I think I would have gone back to Final Fantasy 14. So my community would be built around that. However, to be honest, if Lost Ark had failed, I don't know if I would still be a streamer because
Really?
I think for Final Fantasy, the thing with that is like, especially because I'm not doing end game raids, right? So it's not exactly entertaining for people to just watch me like life skill. Um, I I think that yeah, I like chatting and stuff, right? But I think that the Final Fantasy Twitch community is more so looking at like either our peers or endgame raiders. And yeah, the community is a little bit smaller too. So
Mm,
I actually don't know if I would be a streamer still. But let's
dang.
say I am. I think it would be Final Fantasy into chatting. Like I think I'd be a very cozy Final Fantasy streamer, just like life skilling and chatting with my community.
I'd watch it.
Thanks, Miso. I'd watch you too.
Oh, I mean, I wasn't held at knife point or anything
Uh-huh.
like that by the cult leader, but
Oh, no, never, never. I would never do that. Yeah.
Perfect, perfect. Okay, your turn.
Okay, my turn. So I'm gonna be spicy then.
Okay, go
Because
for it.
you said so. Okay, so Taco Chips. I think that's how I say your name. hmm
Yes, he's here
Considering your
right
love
now.
for lollies, are you excited for the chance of another IA class? And would you delete your striker to switch?
I mean, that's not very spicy at all. Just because, like, I've answered this question a million
Oh, have
times.
you?
I mean, just like, of like, I honestly,
hmm
I don't care about Ayas at all. Like, I don't even have
Really?
one. I don't even have one in my main six
Don't you? Isn't
roster.
it like Oni-chan Pantsu missing or something like that? Oni-chan,
No, it's
Oni-chan
called
something?
Oni-chan no Pantsu, and
Oni-chan no
it's
Pantsu,
it's
of
really to
course.
describe like
Mm-hmm.
family values, how
What
y'all
the
like
fuck?
how siblings should
This is
love each
sounding very
other to
Sweet
the
Home Alabama. No, go on. Keep trying. You're almost. Uh, yeah. Yeah.
siblings should love each other, and respect each other to the
Maybe it's a
point
good thing you're an
where
only child.
to the point where they're comfortable with even like
Uh-huh.
like washing like underwear or something. Like, yeah, it's things like that. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Someone's
they
saying that you
should.
have a second roster of all IAS. Can you please
No,
comment on
that's
that?
that's an actual lie. I do not have a second
Oh,
roster at all.
okay. Noted.
Mm,
Interesting.
okay.
Okay. My
Well,
turn.
yes, your turn.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, your chat does your questions don't really escalate that much like
hmm
that.
I think some people did submit some last second. I don't know if
Did
you,
they
you
now? I
refreshed the
haven't.
page.
Ooh, okay. I'll
Guys, this is your
refresh the
chance.
page.
This is your chance, guys. Let me know.
But I guess, while I'm refreshing that, I'll drop in one
Yes.
of my questions. Actually, you know what?
Okay. Interesting.
I'll do Strong's question. Who'd win in a fight? A Noah's Ark filled with Pokemon or 1 billion lions?
Noah's Ark filled with Pokemon. Have you seen those shits? Are you kidding me? A lion ain't. What do you mean? Of course, Noah's Ark full of Pokemon. You literally have the creator of the world in there. You have like giant dragons. You have an electric rat. Are you kidding me? A lion ain't shit. Aren't there lions in Pokemon anyways already? Like, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Nothing. Pokemon, 100% strong. Terrible question. That was free. Terrible question. No,
Free.
yeah, Pokemon. Why? What do you think? What would you think would win?
I mean, same thing. 100% Pokemon. Like,
Yeah.
is that even a contest?
Strong says she doesn't understand how many lines. Oh, it's 1 billion lines. Miso, did you read that out?
I said I did. I
I
said
thought, oh,
1 billion. So I
I thought
said
it was.
a Noah's Ark filled with every Pokemon or 1 billion lions.
I thought it was Noah's Ark worth of lines. Okay, I think you hyper beam that shit. You're clearing like a line
Yeah,
of lions. You know what I
100%.
mean? Yeah, 100%. They
100%.
don't even have. See, lions are melee, right? But like Pokemon can be ranged. So I think like just because of that, you toss a fucking Charizard up in the air. What's the lion gonna do? Nothing. It's literally 1 billion. It doesn't matter. Charizard's just flying around.
Exactly. One Charizard will probably take care of every one of them.
Yeah, like will it take a minute? Yeah, but let him cook. Like
Literally, let them cook.
They have PP. Multiple. Okay, it's a whole Noah's Ark full. Okay, level 99. Okay, what if we did this? What if we did like Dialga has that meteor move that worked on the dinosaurs, So like I think it'll work on the lions. Yeah. Just toss in a couple Dialgas, it's fine.
You're right. Terrible question. Terrible question. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed.
Yeah, Draco Meteor. Yeah, hit him with that.
Strong needs to Strong needs to drink for that one, honestly.
Strong, yeah, you need to drink for that one, Strong. Come on. You can do better than that. That was a good question. I like that question. That was a fun one. Okay.
Your turn.
What is your favorite cuisine? That is from let me read your name out. Sky.
Okay.
I know what other question you asked, Sky. But yeah, what's your favorite cuisine?
Was that the 60?
Yeah, it was. It was. I like that you asked one say so and one non say so question. I respect that.
I mean, my favorite cuisine has to be these days. It's definitely Korean.
Yeah.
That's like KBBQ.
Korean.
That shit is so good.
Ooh. Oh my
It's
god, I've
so
been
good.
craving pork belly for like the past like oh, one thing, you guys have really good pork belly. Like the pork belly in
Mm.
California, way above Toronto pork belly. 100%. It's just so good. Maybe it's because Han cooked it for me and I'm a simp, but it was really good. I want K barbecue now.
Well,
It's tragic.
I am. Oh, dang, I was gonna say I'm gonna go have KBBQ soon, but I don't think so. Tomorrow we're gonna have some raw marinated crabs with some of my friends, so that's gonna be
Ooh,
very good, very good.
fancy. I like
But
it.
yeah, time to I guess what I need to do is I guess it to thank you for this podcast. Maybe I should go
Mhm.
purchase a ticket to Toronto and treat you out for some Korean
Yeah,
barbecue.
come
There we
through.
go.
It would be so much fun. I think it would be a blast. I think that's one thing I was talking to Ali about this earlier today. We are so fortunate because we have friends like all over the place now through streaming. So if you
Mm-hmm.
ever do find yourself in Toronto, come through. I
For
will show
sure.
you my favorite food
For
spots
sure.
and
For
I'll even show you
sure.
Drake's house.
Oh
So
shit. Does do we is there like a part in there where we can see his schmeat?
why does everyone I still haven't seen it and I refuse to.
I haven't seen
But
either,
everyone's
but I've
telling me
heard. I've
about it.
heard the
Apparently it's
stories.
like an anaconda, but it's fine. Um that's all I know. That's all I want to know on the subject. That's enough for me personally. Okay, and then the second part is would you ever have a support as main six?
Main six support.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to. I want to. I honestly, but I play Bard. Little known fact. Actually, maybe not a little known fact, but I used to main Bard.
Really?
Bard used to be
Okay.
my main when I first started playing the game, but
Okay.
slowly but
Interesting.
surely the support woes came in of not being able to really feel your impact in the game
Mhm.
because you can't really see, like, it's not like you go you see big numbers, right? You don't see big
Yeah,
numbers.
yeah.
So it's like, why did I upgrade my gear? It doesn't make sense.
Mhm,
Two, I
mhm.
mean, there was also no Bible back in the day either, so you couldn't see your impact at all.
Mhm.
But three, I slowly realized people who suck at the game, and I can't I didn't want to rely on people to not do damage, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna come do damage. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would love to, and I still and that's kind of why I dropped the support, right? For my
Mhm.
main six, or not main six, but I dropped from the main. Eventually, I ended up making an artist, hoping it would be better, but it wasn't. So my next, when I have the ability to, I want to push up a paladin and put it in my main six.
Ah, okay, okay.
I mean, that
Interesting.
upgrade, like you said, upgraded paladin body, upgraded paladin model, man.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah, yeah.
something about that. Just it hits
Personality,
different.
Miso, surely.
It hits different. It hits different.
Uh-huh. Do you play Striker by any chance?
I do. It's my main.
Ah, okay, I understand. Okay, so wait, did I ask you this question? I don't think so. This is another one from Patako Chips. It has to do with Striker. I didn't ask you this, right?
Something about Ayaz and strikers.
No, 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 it's not. Okay. Now that Striker is in the L fire, what is one thing you'd like to see to make Striker great again? Not just numbers, but how the class feels.
It's just a lot of quality of life. Like Striker has a lot of skills that are very big animation locks, which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But the other thing is like the amount of damage that Lightning Tiger Strike does for the fact
Hmm.
that you need to charge it up is kind of garbo.
I've
So
heard so many things about people missing their Lightning Tiger strike. So,
yeah, I mean it's your strongest skill, right? But then you have
uh-huh.
to, but it's not even that strong, and you need to charge it up. Meanwhile, Surge Blades get to throw that shit out instantly, and it does like
Hmm,
twice the
hmm.
amount of damage of your LTS. So that's
Yeah.
kind of the part that I'd love change if there's any way to make the either not like charge faster or like no charge at all, or
Yeah.
yeah, something like that. Just quality of life stuff. I don't mind that Striker's about a mid tier class. It's just like there's a lot of quality of life stuff that I'd love for the class to have.
Okay. That makes sense.
Kind of on a different topic. Do you think you'd want to go to TwitchCon? I think you were talking about this on
Ooh.
stream earlier too.
Yeah. If I uh, the thing is, right, I feel like if I went to TwitchCon, I don't think I would tell everybody that I was going. I think
Hmm.
I would only meet up with people that I really trusted. So
Hmm.
like, other streamers or people I'm closer to in my community. Um, yeah, I think that my community would be respectful of not leaking, what I look like or anything like that. Part of it is also as a VTuber, right?
Hmm.
I think
Yeah.
that with anybody, right, when you know what their voice sounds like, and for VTubers, right, you kind of picture them a certain way in your head. For example, like
Hmm.
my VTuber friends, like I pictured them as their models, right?
Yeah, of
Until I met
course.
them. Even
Hmm.
after meeting them, I still kind of picture them as their models, or like people I've only ever spoken to, I picture them as their Discord pictures. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Um, so I think I would like to go to TwitchCon, but I think that I wouldn't be super open about being there. Um, yeah, I think it would be really fun to hang out with people from my community, but there would be that big fear of, am I ruining the illusion? Are they not going to like me once they find, it's kind of like removing that barrier between the streamer and the person, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I have heard from a lot of people that I'm the exact same in person as I am online. I know some people kind of put on a persona when they're streaming and stuff, but
Hmm.
I was never able to do that.
Yeah,
So,
same.
yeah, yeah. So, like, this is me. If you ever met me in person, this is exactly how I would act. It's the exact same thing. But yeah, so I don't know. I think I'd probably go to hang out with people, meet up with people that I otherwise wouldn't be able to hang out with, but I don't think I would publicize it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That makes sense,
Yeah. Yeah.
especially as a
Yeah.
VTuber, right? For me, like,
Yeah.
if I were to go to TwitchCon, it's not like being a hide.
Yeah. Yeah. People know what you look like. And that's the other thing
Yeah.
too that I've like thought about as well, right? Is like I have been told in the past that I have a very recognizable voice.
It's very
So
Canadian.
yeah. So when like in the past when I've gone to like Anime North, for example, which is like a really big anime
Hmm.
convention in Toronto, right? My friends have said like, hey, if you don't want anyone knowing that it's you, like you probably shouldn't say it's you, because if somebody knows you're there, it's kind of looking out for you, knows like a couple details about your appearance and stuff, and they hear your voice, they'll probably know it's you, right?
Hmm.
Especially if I'm like hanging out with other streamers where people know what they look like, for example, or
And
content
it's like,
creators.
oh, you're hanging out with a bunch of Lost Ark streamers. I wonder who you could be,
Yeah,
and
I
your voice
wonder.
is very similar.
Exactly, exactly, right. So that's something that I've thought about in the past as well.
A lot
So,
of people,
but
I mean, a lot of the other
yeah,
VTubers I've seen, like the bigger VTubers, they go in like with a face mask or something like that. Like that's
yeah,
something you
yeah,
could definitely do, but
yeah.
yeah.
Like I know for like Shy Lily, like people have taken photos with her, and
Hmm.
like I think this is amazing that people have genuinely respected her rule of like cover up my face and stuff if you want to
Hmm.
post it or say that you've met me, right? So I think that my community would be the same, to be
Hmm.
honest. Like they're really sweet and they're very caring. They're very cognizant of that as well. So but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm not gonna go to TwitchCon unless I feel like unless I got a partner to slide into that partner party. So
Hey, I mean,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
happen. It's gonna
yeah.
happen. Don't worry.
I hope so. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. But yeah. But otherwise, until then, I'm probably gonna stay on the down low just because I do like my privacy and I don't want to deal with those anxieties. You know what I mean? So
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah.
yeah,
No, I
yeah,
get
yeah.
it. I get it. Well,
Sounds good.
again, thank you so much for hanging out, May. I really
Thank you for
appreciate you
having me.
hanging out and being on this podcast and everything. It was super fun to learn about
Hmm.
you.
Hmm.
And like again, I think the world of you. I think you are such an amazing
Aw,
streamer. Like really, I
thank
think
you.
your ability, like something that I think that you do that other people don't really do is like you make every single person feel like you are
Aw,
giving them attention. Like you are like making them feel like you are the center of their universe for that moment that you're speaking to
that's
them. Like
really sweet. Thank
honestly,
you.
like I think that you do such a good job of that, and you're
Hmm.
like such a good job of like making sure your community feels heard and
Hmm.
loved and everything. So really, again,
You
I'm
guys.
very happy to have you on. Like I want to have you on the here because I think that you know, those are such great qualities to have, and like your stream is super fun, super wholesome to hang out in and be on. So
Thank
want
you.
to just have more time to chat with you and learn more about you as
Thank
well.
you. No, this was so much fun, Miso. Thank you. That means the world to me. That's definitely something that I do try to do because for me, that's what makes streaming amazing is being able to connect with so many different people, get to know so many people, and make those friendships as well. So I'm really glad that it seems to be I'm achieving that. That means
You
the world to
definitely
me.
are.
Thank you
You
so
definitely
much.
are. So
Thanks.
thank you for everything you do, and thank you for the streams that you host and everything. It's super fun, and I would encourage anybody from my community and anybody who's listening to this podcast on YouTube or whatever to go check out May because she's super awesome and such a
Thank
fun
you.
streamer. Y'all should go check
Thank
her out.
you.
Can you tell us like what your Twitch? I mean, your Twitch channel is Maesira, but just go
My Twitch channel
list
is
it out. List it
Maesira.
out. List it
Of
out.
course. Okay. Twitch.tv/Maesira. My Twitter is also Maesira. My Instagram is Maesira.jpg because somebody took Maesira ages ago and they're only following Justin Bieber, which is a crime. Very Canadian of them. I don't know who it is. If you're out there, please, I implore you, give me the handle back. But yeah, you can find me there. Thank you so much again, Miso. I really, really appreciate it. This has been an absolute blast. And I can't wait to see the video when it's all edited and it's out on your YouTube channel, right, Miso?
Yes, definitely, definitely.
Okay. Perfect. MisoxShiru, right?
Yep, exactly,
All right.
exactly.
Perfect. We'll be there. Don't you
Definitely.
worry.
Thank you, May, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful night and sleep well because you have another big day of drinking tomorrow. So
I do.
Hopefully,
Okay.
you know, it won't be too bad. Yep.
Thank you, Miso. Have a good night. Take care.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye, May.
All right. Bye. See you. Bye, guys.
This is taking back to the middle school days. Fuck, Marry, Kill, Lost Ark community members. So streamers, chat, AGS, anybody.
No.
Go.